I am happy that Robert Kennedy Jr. has been appointed as Health Secretary of Human Services, and Donald Trump may also put him in charge of FDA, and that would be a great thing for this country overall. Robert Kennedy Jr., he doesn't believe in vaccination, and that's fine, that's okay. I don't feel that people should be forced to take a vaccine if they don't want to. But the country that we're living in today, especially with the Democratic Party, they wanted to force everyone to take a vaccine that they wasn't sure about. They didn't know how it was going to affect them because it was something new that came out with COVID-19. And a lot of things during that time was hidden as far as information that people needed to know in order to make a very informed decision with something that was going into their body. Just like when you look at with a lot of young men, adolescents, and young adults, they develop heart problems from taking that vaccine. It's also, it has been documented that they have had heart problems. When people first start taking the shots, they were saying, oh no, nothing's wrong, no people had problems. They already had these issues before they took the vaccine, which wasn't true. Then the second thing you need to think about is what was actually in the virus itself, because this particular virus was man-made in China in a lab, and it got out and it affected the world. So many people died from that. Information that China had about the disease, about the virus itself, they lied, they hid it. They didn't want to be truthful or upfront about it as far as where did it come from, what was going on when it, got loose. They lied about so much stuff. So when you look at people who, before they even had a vaccine, a lot of people caught COVID. Some people had COVID and they did not know it because they didn't show any symptoms. Some people caught COVID, but they actually got over it. They was fortunate enough to not be amongst the people who caught it and lost their life behind it. They was able to catch it and get over it. But then there's a second group of people who caught it, got over it, but they still suffer from having COVID-19, and they call it long COVID. Those people have a lot of symptoms from that disease, from that virus that they're still carrying in their body, that they're suffering from. They have autoimmune system issue, they have fatigue issue, they have migraines, and it's a lot of other symptoms and things they're suffering from because of a disease, because of a virus that no one knows exactly how it actually started, what was going on when the outbreak happened. How is, because if you don't know what a disease is or a virus is, you don't know how it's going to affect the body. So they still have long COVID that's out there. And then they have this vaccine that, they're trying to force people to take. Not everyone want to take it. And I feel like now that we have people in those positions who's serious about the health of the people, serious about what's going into a person's body. Because if he's put in charge of the FDA, which is Food Drug Administration, he can look at what's going into the food itself. In America, we have a lot of ingredients that other countries do not allow to be put in the food. There are a lot of ingredients within our food that they will not even allow to be shipped to other countries. And so because it goes against their policies. So here in America, we need to start taking a lot of stuff out of our food that's not necessary, that's hurting us, that's giving us diseases, that's giving us issues with health of our kids, health of ourselves, and take these things out of the food. And so instead of fighting about what Democrats think they're losing, they need to be happy about what they are gaining. This administration can be the administration of the people,